fly. I'm finally leaving Kurashiki City. I'm going to head to Hiroshima from now. Right, let's go. Okay, finally I got into Hiroshima Prefecture, surrounded at Fukuyama City. Fukuyama City is like the second biggest city in the Hiroshima with a population of over 400,000 people. You know, this city is known for having a Fukuyama Castle right next to the JR station. So I'm gonna visit there first. Then after that, we'll drive down to a place called Tomonoura. Yeah, I'm gonna be starting with the castle. So yeah, let's go. The station is like a really nice place to gather. ここいいっすね. This one is really nice. View is pretty good. なんか変わってね。お、すげえ。Oh, it's like a park here. Wow. こういう感じなんだ。Oh, I see. That's peaceful. Wow. Okay, here.
4年ほど前にリニューアルしたばかりなので、ちょっと綺麗なんです。あ、
ってことですね。あ、そうなんです。あ、ありがとうございます。はい、ありがとうございます。すみません。The lady told me that so this castle was actually rebuilt in like 1960s and then also had like a renewal. They made it kind of look new like 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah. Right. So let's go inside. So this is only like a few places you can shoot, and then this is like a replica of the actual spear used in the Sengoku period, and then this one can be like probably like 4 meters, but the longest one could be like 6 meters. Okay, I finally came to the top of the castle. So from here you can see the entire view of the city. And then this castle is actually known for the one that can be seen really close from the Shinkansen, the first train. Oh yeah, that one. Can you see that? Yeah, that's Shinkansen. From there, you can see the castle very closely. So I want to mention one person here called Mizuno Katsunari, who is the first lord of this Fukuyama domain. And he was actually the person who served for 3 legendary daimyos in Japan: Oda Nobunaga, Toyotomi Hideyoshi, and then also Tokugawa Ieyasu. And he was known to be really good at fighting in the battles. When the battle starts, he's the first person to, attack the enemy and then kill the important person of the enemies. But he was short-tempered, so one time he actually killed the person on his side who was hostile to his father. So because of that incident, he was disowned by his father. So he started exploring and serving many different daimyos in Western Japan. Then later, he started serving for those 3 daimyos. Then what he did was really interesting. Since he was exploring many different places, having like a different experiences and knowledges, he started building this Fukuyama city, encouraging many industries. For example, he knew that the land having like a lot of salt are good for producing cotton and then also rushes, which has also become the important industry right now in this Fukuyama city. So he is the one who is really important in this place. And Fukuyama Han also produced another person, Abe Masahiro, who became the Roju Shuza, which is like a current president in Japan during the end of the Edo period, when other countries from Europe started to come into Japan attacking. So in 1963, the United States actually came to Japan, having the Ferry, the general of the East Indian Company, asking Japan to open the country. So that's when we are having like a lot of discussion whether or not to open it or not. But Abe Masahiro, at the time, he was very still young, around 30 years old. He decided to open it, having treaty with the United States, asking opinions to anyone that's capable of being able to give good advices. So one person could be Don Manjiro, who actually went to the States by getting drawn in the sea but picked up by the American ship, and then he actually stayed in the United States. When he returned to Japan, he was thought to be guilty because going to other countries was not lawful, but he was very open to any ideas regardless of positions, whatever. So those are 2 very important persons from this Fukuyama city in Japanese history. So as you might be able to see, so this castle, the scale is really huge, considering that this Fukuyama Han was only 10 mangoku, which is not that big. Like the big domains can be like 100 mangoku, which is 10 times. But this place actually having the castle, that can be sort of the castle for like 100 mangoku, like 10 times bigger than this Fukuyama castle size actually. And the reason is that this castle was built in this Fukuyama city because Tokugawa shogunate wanted to have a good eyes for the Tozama daimyos that are not related to Tokugawa shogunate's family, so that can be enemies anytime. And those daimyos were actually many in this Western Japan. So that's why this castle was built. And the first person, Mizuno Katsunari, was actually a cousin of Tokugawa Ieyasu. So he was having like a great role in looking to if those Tozama daimyos were not doing hostile to shogunate or not. And so that's why, even though this domain itself, Fukuyama Han itself was very small, like Jumangoku, the castle, the scale is not really small like that. Now we're heading to a dinner place. It's arrived called Uokatsu-san desu. Okay, I explored inside the castle and I came to this place called Uokatsu-san, which is like near Fukuyama Castle. Because I want to have a local specialty from this city, and it's called Uzumi. It looks like this. So this one just comes with like a normal rice with some toppings. But the name called Uzumi, meaning it's actually coming from the word uzumeru. It means berry, and then actually under this rice there's ingredients. Let me show you like this. So it has ingredients like fishes and vegetables under this rice. It's because during the Edo period, Lord of this Fukuyama domain, Mizuno Katsunari, encouraged being frugal to everyone, just to spend less. But people wanted to still have something taste good, so they try to make it look like just normal rice, but they have other ingredients underneath it. So that's why they call it uzumi, meaning berry. Hey guys, so today I'm now in Tomonoura. Actually, I'm with a guide, Hiroda-san desu. So she actually gave me a guide yesterday about Fukuyama Castle, and I got to know that she also does a guide today in Tomonoura. So yeah, why not ask her? これが有名なところですね。Okay, so this is one of the famous places here. Taichoro. すげえ。おお。So this says 朝鮮通信使迎賓館. This means place to welcome the people from Korea. See. すげえ. Wow, look at that. すごいね。ここですか。So this is like one of the signature place that is shot on the guide maps. Wow, look amazing. So during the Edo period, Japan was basically secluded from the other countries. But we actually had an official interaction with the other countries, only like with Netherlands, and then also here with Korea. So we had like delegates from Korea actually, and then stopping by in this port. And then whenever people welcome from the people from Korea, this temple was actually used to welcome them, having like a dinner and having maybe good food. So at the time, so this view was enjoyed by those people. And then they named this place as a Nitto Daiichi Keisho, meaning like best place to see sceneries in Japan. This place, this Tomonoura, is known to be preserved important historical district. Like you can see this really nice atmosphere of this town. So this town is also known as location that actually inspired Miyazaki Hayao-san, the director of Studio Ghibli, to create Ponyo. So now inside this touristic information center, and then here you can see the location related to Ponyo, and then here you see the signs by Miyazaki-san and also the directors from Studio Ghibli. So this is actually, to my surprise, this one place is called On Funayado Iroha, and this is actually designed by Hayao Miyazaki as he was staying in this Tomonoura for about 2 months when he was creating Ponyo, and then he had a really nice relationship with the owner of this house, so that's why he designed this place. 早尾さんらしいデザインがどの辺にあるか気になりますね。Look at the window. So they are now having like a cafes, and also like you can have lunch, and then also you can stay inside. This is Ota family's housing, important cultural heritage, one of the most thriving family in this Tomonoura by doing the business selling the alcohol for health called 保命酒 meaning life-saving alcohol. 漢方薬を使って、そうなんだ。へえ。お酒というよりはもう健康のために飲んでるんですね。薬酒です。だからもう特別なお酒だったので、値段も倍以上したそうです。Okay, now I'm inside Taiishido. Then I'm gonna Tomonoura lunch, which is using like a sea bream, as this sea bream is like a really local specialty here. So this is where Sosue met Ponyo. Yeah, you see this scene. That's yeah, pretty much like this scene. Okay, I'm now inside a cafe called Mihiko-san, and then they're using like this really nice retro old house, and then under this one I just ordered a cheesecake, but it comes with this really nice Japanese style plate. And I'm heading to Ioji, known to be the place where you can see the whole this Tomonoura town from a boat. So yeah, let's see how it's like. This is a little bit steep path to the temple. Okay, just arrived Ioji this. Oh wow, nice view. Oh, すげえ. Oh, here you can get a great view. But you know what? There's a place that's higher than this place. You have to like climb up many stairs and called Taiishido. That's where I'm going. Oh, that's pretty. Wow. So this one is actually known to be the temple built by Kukai. So the Sakai-san in the cafe I stopped by told me that. So this Tomonoura is known to be the port, which is pretty much utilizing the natural landscape, which is very rare even in the world. This is it, Taiishido. Let's go up. Wow, it's dark. So yeah, you gotta go into the forest. There's like a numbers that tells you how many steps you climb up. Now it's like 158. Okay, now I'm 433. I think I arrived. 581. Okay, finally got to the top. 虫がすごいっす. And then, oh my god. Wow, what a view you get. That's an amazing view. Right now it has a lot of older houses that were utilized for like hotels. So this one looks really nice. Okay, just got to a place to visit Abuto Kannon, which is known for really beautiful scenery. So it's like at the edge of this Tomonoura area. It's like 10 minutes driving from the main area of the Tomonoura. I see a lot of several ryokans in here. Right, Abuto Kannon. This temple was actually once abandoned but built again by Mori Terumoto. So no photos inside the hondo. Only these stairs can be. Okay, that's what I've been told. Look at that, like this. すごいねこれ. Yeah, oh my god. That's really built on a cliff. Wow. This is the view you can get. So next to me is like hondo, so you can't shoot anything. Look at this huge hole on a cliff, and then above that you see that hondo of this temple, main hall of the temple. God, just looked inside the temple, and then that was amazing, built on a cliff. And I was talking to the Jushoku-san of the temple, Mori-san. He's like 18th generation, and he said actually when Miyazaki-san was making the film, he actually came here, and then he sat like the main hall area and then did like a sketch. And then actually, so as far as he said, so Gake no Ue no Ponyo, in Japanese name of the film is the Ponyo on the cliff. So that cliff was actually inspired by that temple. So yeah, that was really interesting. So this is the ferry port to go to the Sensui Island, and then the ferry goes there every 20 minutes. So this is designed after the real Hirohamaru, the one that was developed by Ryoma's company. Okay, let's get in. He just started departing. Inside is having like a picture of Ryoma. Okay, right, just arrived. Let's explore this Sensui Island. You can have a lunch here in the place called Kokara. It's like a hotel here. Well, I didn't even know that there's like a hotel in this island. Actually, next year, Hoshino Resort will be actually building a hotel here. Here's Sensui-jima. I see. So this was designated as the first national natural park in Japan, and then located at the very almost center in the Seto Inland Sea, where tides from both sides are colliding. So which is making this place very rare. Wow, that's like a nice little cave. Wow, nice view. Sensui-jima here. So this island is made up of rock created by intense volcanic activity over 90 million years ago. So when the Japanese island was still part of the Eurasian continent. Here. Oh. Met a gentleman from Israel. What's your name again?
Matan.
Matan. Entire trip is how long it's gonna be?
Till Sunday, so...
Oh, that's a
That's
pretty
4
short one.
days.
I see. Oh, look at the colors of the stones. It's very different. It says Goshokugan, meaning like the stones with 5 colors. Wow. So this island is named after a sacred person, and then he was flying on the sky, and then she got mesmerized by the beauty of this island. Then he fell and then slept, and then he becomes like this island. That's what it means. Okay, we just came to the top of the mountain, Mount Onomichi. Here's the view you get. Very nice. Guys, so I just departed from Matan, so I'm gonna head to Onomichi from now. Really enjoyed this Tomonoura, really beautiful place, and thank you so much for watching till the end. If you liked the video, please leave a comment. Alright, see you in the next video. Alright, bye bye.
巴なる裏に行き交う潮に人そうことにしも真理意にせん巴なる裏に行き交う潮に人そうことにしも真理意にせん
In the swirling bay, where Taizan people cross, though their route may differ, but their sense of beauty differ as well. In the swirling bay, where Taizan people cross, though their route may differ, but their sense of beauty differ as well.
Please let me know how you thought about the video, and if you like it, please share it with your friends and families.